So it's been a while since I posted anything, just because there's not much going on, and spring got kind of busy and hectic because long story short, we have a lot of replanting to do. Well, we did. It's too late now, and the corn wasn't growing very good. So we were really busy there for like a month and a half. So I didn't really record anything just because I was busy. But today we are going to be taking this cultivator and putting it away because it is like, I don't even know what the date is today. Anyways, it's late in the season. Like next month we'll be combining, month and a half. So we're just gonna go ahead and put this away and go get the grain cart, disc, and rippers. So I'm gonna let this warm up a little bit because it's not good on a diesel motor to just go wide open. So alright, so I didn't really record much just because this thing's been bouncing really bad going down the road. But I made it back to the farm here, so I'm just gonna back it up along the corn. And then when I bring the disc and the ripper and all that, I'll just line that all up. Kind of keep it out of the way. Keep it off. Because we don't need this right away as much as I want to use it. But the grain cart's usually like one of our last things get ready just because it's the easiest thing. All you got to do is make sure all the lights work, check everything. Check the gear, or change the gearbox oil and grease it, and I think that's about it. Well, got the disc hooked up finally, so we're heading back to the farm, gonna unhook it, and I'll get back to you when we get there. Okay, now I'm on my way back with the last ripper. This is our littler one. I like to say it's the littler one, even though it's the same size as the one I run, but the one I run's more of a heavy duty. It's built way thicker than this. I'll show you guys once I get back. This squeaky noise is starting to irritate me. Once I get turned here, I'll show you what's making that noise. So there's this is a motor. There's little gears in here. I don't know if you can see it, but it's something I don't think's aligned right, or I don't know. But this is for the auto steer, and there's a monitor that goes here, and it goes up to a globe that goes to the satellites, and it knows where the tractor's driving and what we want to do, and it based off the center point of this center point right there. And so if we set a line, say straight line like this, the tractor would steer itself. This little motor in here would grab them gears and steer it. So that's really nice to have. As an idea on how much equipment I had to move today, here's the whole lineup. Took me, it's about 2 o'clock now, started at like 9. So it was a long drive back and forth. So here's our other ripper that goes on the 4-wheel drive tractor, the one I run. They're the same size, but as you can tell, that one's way more heavy duty than this one. I don't know if there's a reason for that or not. Well, there probably is. Just I'm gonna assume this is probably a later model than that one. Because they started building a more heavy duty than this. This is more of our backup one though, just because it's small and we don't have enough tractors to run 3 rippers all the time. So after we're done with the blue tractor on the grain cart, we'll put that on here. It's pretty much the same exact tractor, like looks the same, but it's blue and it's different in the cab and all that. So that goes on that grain cart, and then this will go on the disc. 4-wheel drive will go on there. This will sit for a while, And then the John Deere 2-track goes on the other ripper. So we got quite the lineup here. We're about ready for fall. All we need is the combines out. We still got the sprayers out too. So I guess we're just gonna leave them out for the winter. I don't know. Well, guys, I was out disking sloughs and I forgot to record just because the weeds were taller than the tractor pretty much. And all the pollen, this is all the pollen off it. That's what the whole tractor is caked in. So I'm here with an air compressor blowing it off, and I might go get the pressure washer and wash it. But here's the radiator. This sucks cool air in, and coolant flows through that. It's a whole process. It keeps the motor warm or cooled down so it doesn't get too hot. But all that got caked in here in dirt and all that, so it can't breathe and pull fresh air in. So I'm taking the air hose and blowing it back out. All that dirt's coming out so that the tractor can breathe and it'll cool itself down. But yeah, we usually have to do that at least twice a fall. All right, it was about 4:33 or something like that. And just got back from school, but I only got this row of discs to go through, and then this should be about done, and the wing disc. So I'm going to go ahead and do that and get this thing finished up and go get another one out tomorrow, because tomorrow's Saturday. So I'm going to back the tractor around, unfold it, and start working, I guess. This is safe because we got these stops in here, so it doesn't allow it to fall down on me. So we're just being safe. Don't want anybody getting hurt. I found one of these yesterday, disc, and it was really loose, and it wasn't the bearing, because you could see these bolts just weren't tightened down, and it was wiggling a lot. So I went ahead and took it off because we came to the conclusion that the bolts were shot anyways. So instead of it falling off in the field, we just took it off here, ran to the implement and got some new bolts, and then I'm going to go ahead and throw this back on. We went with grade 8 just because them are like the strongest bolts you can get. I don't think you have to run them. That's what's on here. We think it's just for wear and tear, so they don't wear as much down and they can take a little more beating. So I'm going to go ahead and put this back on without trying to hurt myself.